so now the property has been up and running for about a year, so we can start to factor in some earnings, some expenses, and really start measuring our investment. Now, there are three popular ways that you can do that: cap rate, cash on cash return, and internal rate of return. We'll cover all three, starting with cap rate. Cap rate stands for capitalization rate, and it's the most popular measurement of return. In order to calculate this, you first need to figure out your net operating income. To get this number, you're going to take your gross rental income minus any expenses, but before subtracting out your mortgage payment. So now that we have our net operating income, we would divide that by our property value. Now, I could get my personal cap rate by dividing it by our original purchase price, but I'm actually more interested in what the cap rate would be for someone who might want to buy the property from me in the future. So I'm going to divide it by the current property value. And in our case, I'm going to use the 2022 average property value, which for us was about $657,000. But what's a good cap rate? Well, that's where you have to do some research, and you as well have to measure your appetite for risk. In general, the safer the investment, so safer location of the property, higher property price, the investor is typically willing to accept a lower cap rate. The higher the risk of the property, the higher the cap rate needs to be in order to justify the investment. When we did our research, we learned that Nashville, on average, has a cap rate of about 2%. So the fact that we could tell a potential investor that we're getting a cap rate of 5.2% is really good. And if we took our cap rate based on our original property value, in other words, our personal cap rate, we're getting about 7.6% as our cap rate. So given the fact that the stock market lost about 10% in 2022, I'll take it.